Like I tell you all the time, man, no more breaks, man. That 5-1 shit out the window. Special guest today, my man Big No.
You already know, you heard me.
My man from Richmond came down, so you already know how we run this thing. Tell a little bit about himself, what he been through, what y'all can expect. Without further ado, man, Big No, man, let's kick into it, bro.
You already know, man. What's happening, man?
Let's first tell people where you from and how you actually got your name and stuff, man.
Alright, shoot. I'm from Richmond, North Side, Delmont, Providence. I got my name like since I was a youngin', like niggas was calling me Nino. So, you know what I'm saying, like right before I did my little bid, man, it was like I went to a little showcase, like my first little showcase, and everybody, it was like 5 Ninos in that.
So you're changing
you know, like, man, hold on, I gotta stick out a little bit. So, you know what I mean, I went with the No, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm technically Big No, but while I was down, I was locked up, niggas was like, niggas do shit like, you know, North Side this, or Churchill this nigga, or Mosby this nigga, so niggas started calling me North Side No, you know what I'm saying? So that's why all my, you know what I mean, links North Side No, but technically my name Big No, but it's definitely North Side, you know what I mean?
Shout out to North Side, man. What actually made you want to start rapping, though?
For real, man, I've been rapping since I was little, like middle school, you know what I mean? I remember my nigga Darion, like, he the first nigga that put me on to the rap joint, right? In Brooklyn Middle School type shit. But as far as, like, really taking that joint serious, it was, you know, being locked up and niggas was like, bruh, Junior, Ed the realest.
Yeah, shout out Ed, man.
Shout
Ed on
out
my
Ed,
list, man. I'm gonna tell you how that Ed. Every time I come to Richmond, probably out of 3 or 4 times, I bump into him like in the club or something.
Yeah, he working,
Shout
bro.
out to
Like,
Ed, man.
and like, they really had a buzz, like, so niggas that knew that I rap, like, a lot of people ain't know that I rap. Niggas just knew me for what I was, like, you know what I'm saying? So niggas started talking about that. I'm like, shit, this shit might be possible, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, I'm gonna try my hand, you know what I mean? So I tried my hand once I came home, and, you know, here we is, you know what I mean?
Definitely, bro. But out of Richmond, who can you say you looking at right now that's kind of hot in Richmond right now? That's buzzing.
You gotta goddamn shout out Ed forever working, like.
Yeah, you gotta put him in that series too. You gotta bring that series back to it. I need a skit or something in there, man. Give me a little spot in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that joke was crazy.
Yeah, I like that joke. Yeah, the ghetto series. I need a slide there. Yeah, I love you, bro.
Free my nigga Bottom Life Youngin', like he one nigga that I really want. I really want to join with him whenever he done with this situation. The little nigga Kai from Run Award, he turned. Kai and Rio, them niggas from the award, them niggas turned, man. Goddamn shit. It's a lot of niggas that's really alright, for real, that I respect.
I'm talking about the Case too, man. I'm talking about an interview with Case.
I ain't never met her, like, but
she
I like her swag.
She actually my birthday party last year.
Yeah.
I said, man, SweetLick birthday bash. But I want to say, man, I like her, John, man. I need to sit there. I keep calling her out, man. I guess I'm not doing enough. She gonna probably come down.
Put them card, man. When you get her, tell her to come holler at me too.
I number on my phone, though. I definitely call her, though,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Case, I'm looking for you.
I be really wanting to work with everybody, bro. Like, if you a step dude, like, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but if you got flaws in your jacket, I ain't really can't associate myself with them type of people, but, you know what I'm saying? But, like, niggas that's working, bro, I ain't no bullshit nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I work with anybody that's 100, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even gotta be no trap music, street nigga, like I fuck with hip hop niggas too, cause like niggas don't know, like Richmond got a whole, it's really like a two market in that joint. Like you got your, you know, Big Nose, Tubbs, Eddie Realist, Tronus, shout out my nigga Tubbs. Then you got, you know, the hip hop niggas.
Shout out my nigga Delt too, man.
Free Delt. That's my nigga. That's one nigga I want to get on the song. He already know we got a relationship. Like that's my dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, he's love. But then you got a whole Noah O, Radio B, Nicholas Furry.
Noah O, I heard that name before.
Yeah, Noah O, my dog. Like we real life family.
Why the name so familiar?
Yeah, he got down, did the joint with Sway. He did Noah O, man. He one of the pioneers. I can really say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like
shout out Noah O, man.
It's a different it's like different markets in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas like backpack niggas. And ain't nothing wrong with that shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? Then you got niggas like me that we just talking about what we live type shit. You know what I mean? But shout out the whole city. You already
shout my dog like a rock. I always shout my dog.
Yeah.
When I do a Richmond nigga.
Yeah,
I
shout out like a
dog,
rock, man. You know what I
stand up
mean?
nigga, that's my guy.
Definitely can't say nothing bad about him. You know what I mean? Definitely solid.
But let's talk about some of your past projects you done dropped before.
Well, I just dropped Drunken Lives Matter. That's on all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music. Before that, me and my cousin, shout out Lil Ville, we did Fuck Your Buzz. That's on Spinrilla. You know what I mean? So I'm really like fresh money, like I'm fresh meat to the city. So, you know what I mean? 1 year I done dropped, basically in 1 year I dropped 2 jumps. You know what I'm saying? So
one crazy thing I wanted, I don't know what to talk about in my interview, but you was just talking about something off the camera about how you actually got your music on the like Tidal, Spotify. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
like nigga reached out to me, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds like some manager or something do it. Kind of weird that you said that.
Nigga reached out to me like, shout out my nigga Loud Pack, like he real live in the industry for real, like he one of the type of niggas that really like reached out to me and like said like I see what you doing, I know you just a regular, I can tell you just a regular street nigga, you don't know shit, so he put little tips and tabs on me, you know what I'm saying, like Spin Up, you know what I'm saying, Spin Up is definitely a real goddamn stamp jump, like, you know what I mean, it's technically up under Universal, so, you know what I mean, so I got a little different distribution than most people got, you know what I mean, so
y'all heard it first, man.
Yeah, that one thing about me, bro, I don't hold, like, he might be mad at me for saying, but I don't really be holding no information to me, like, I'm not holding no information, like, nigga, bro, I got niggas that, shit, see me 3-4 times a week, and them niggas be like, bro, how you get them numbers on that jump? Bro, I really can't, okay, bro, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really that type of nigga, bro, like, you know what I mean, like, it is what it is, bro. Like, because it don't matter. I can give you the whole road to success. If you ain't got the hit, it don't matter. But I feel like niggas do that because they know I got the hit.
I just mentioned that because crazy you said that though. I was watching that the Complex joint, the Soldier Boy joint, and the girl was asking like, yeah, people kind of need that information. Like,
yeah. I seen that part. Yeah.
So kind of caught me. That's why I like when you said that joint.
I don't really even get mad when they hold that joint from me because I be feeling like that's because they see what the potential is. You know what I'm saying? Because like I came out this bitch butt bald, didn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was asking niggas like, hey, speaking on names, like, but I was asking niggas like, yo, how I get on the show? Like, yo, like who I gotta holler at? And niggas get real mumble rapper when you got that going, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of nigga that even them niggas, bro, if I know something, I still go back and say something. Like, I always was taught, like, you know what I'm saying? You can kill a nigga with kindness, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga get do all that rah-rah shit, like, we did that, I'm stamped, I ain't gotta do that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, but you can kill a nigga with kindness, like, shit, bro, you wouldn't put me on that show, but hey, dude say you need some artists, got that going, you know what I mean? And I know you know in the back of your mind, like, damn, I blocked that nigga from the show, but yeah, I'm cool with the happiness.
Man, you will get your blessing. Like
you will get your blessing.
Another thing you said on camera, that your favorite Bible verse too.
Oh yeah, man. Always seat yourself at the bottom of the table, man, because it look good when they seat you in your rightful place because, you know, you can seat yourself at the top of the table and say you the best, say you the hottest, say all that shit. That shit look real dumb when somebody pull up on you, you know, besides you ain't really show you that you ain't what you think you is, you know what I'm saying? So my favorite saying is, I ain't nobody. Nigga be like, man, you ain't somebody, don't be saying that. I be like, bro, but I just got you to say that I'm somebody. It's bigger value in you saying that I'm somebody than for me to talk about I'm somebody, you know what I mean? That's one of the things I feel like in Richmond is the problem. Like, everybody want to post on Facebook that they the best. Yeah. Like, nigga, come on, bro. You still in the same studio with me. You paying the same tab as me. You still paying to get on shows like me. Or you got somebody that's paying for you. So if you really was the best, niggas will goddamn come find you. You know what I mean? Like, nigga told me, bro, like, nigga got 20,000, 50,000 views on, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, and ain't no record label hit them up. They bought it.
Hell yeah, definitely. Definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So don't even look at them like they're ahead of you. Just look at them like they took a different lane than you. I ain't saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, bro, you can't
I
step
think when it comes to
yourself.
views, man, I think people just want like instances and stuff. Like one thing about like, say you drop a video today, and that shit shoot up like 10,000 views tomorrow. Like it just, you know something fishy about this shit.
It is, bro.
But the thing about it, I think people, if you really sit down and really, instead of just begging for views, say you got like 5,000 friends on Facebook. Say you inbox all your friends your video.
Yeah.
You might get the views like that.
You might get 2,000, you still won.
You know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
real organic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Sir BB. We got to jump together too, but shout out my nigga Sir BB. Like, he one nigga I can really vouch and say, he ain't go out here and pay for his views. Like, this nigga went everywhere, bro. Like, he went to Atlanta, he went to California.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
This, that, and the third. And so for a nigga that I seen do that shit with my own eyes and be like, come back and be like, bro, I got like 55,000 streams on Spotify, bro. And I be like, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take these niggas that be saying they got them numbers, and I know you been sitting in the same spot as me, and you think I'm
one crazy thing you say about that, for a fact, I know that nigga Delt. I put that one video on my channel. That shit did 20,000 views. Okay.
But Delt is a special person, bro.
Okay, that nigga buzzing, bro.
You know what I love about Delt? When I met Delt, I was ready to record already. He was like, bro, you know I'm a little older. You know what I'm saying? He was like, big dog, like. Shit, that's that real shit, like that's that rap shit. Like he was so real though, he was like, you know, I ain't even no rapper, I'm just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like for a nigga to say that shit, bro, straight out, be out, like earnest, bro, like
genuine love, man.
Bro, I'm like, bro, like dead ass, bro, like I can't hate on you if you ain't got the most bars, but I know he telling the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Every time I pulled up in Creighton and that nigga was out on these streets, he was in that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Creighton definitely ain't sweet out there, bro.
Nothing.
Definitely, I've been out there a couple times.
My dad lived behind Creighton his whole life, Churchill. He lived right behind that motherfucker, Circle Market, whatever that shit called. Like, yeah, like dead ass. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Shout out that nigga though.
Yeah, definitely. But what you trying to get out of this music thing? Oh, I should ask, man. What you expecting out of it?
To be honest, like I feel like I look at that shit like a different person, bro. Like I honestly want the billboards. Like I don't want, and don't take offense to this shit by nobody. You know what I mean? I don't want the Stylito fame or the Big Crit fame or the Currency.
I like the one of my favorite rappers too.
And he a beast.
My God.
Don't get it twisted. That's not what I'm saying. Or even my nigga Pee Wee. Pee Wee got it. He just got it on his own way he wanted. He ain't really. I want the billboards, bro. Like I want to sell out Madison Square Garden. Like that's really one of my goals. Like I want the whole thing. Like I want that when I'm done with this shit. Like my kids don't want for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they got jobs and they got businesses. Cause I know how that shit feel. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a working mom and you still gotta find your own way when you get old. Like I'm trying to set it up for my legacy. Like yeah, you know what I mean? Not saying that they gotta rap, but they got enemies and resources where shit, nigga, we can be what we want. Cause really if you come up like me, like my mama a hard working person, like so you know what I'm saying? It ain't like she did nothing wrong. But when it got to that point in time, and everybody else had Jordans and I ain't had Jordans, I had to figure out how I was gonna get Jordans. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out a way that my kids can just have the resources that they can be whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? And they got a jump start. That's my whole focus.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Man.
That's really my whole focus.
Education, bro. Definitely, man.
Definitely, bro. Like I tell everybody, before I'm a rapper, before I'm a street nigga, whatever you want to call me, nigga, I'm a father.
Man, that's big, bro. That's big. We need more, especially in the black community. We definitely need more fathers in this world, man. Definitely, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? That's main goals for me. Like, you know what I mean? Be more than what my dad was. You know what I mean? Like, that's straight up what it is. I got 4 kids and tell everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Nigga be like, yo, what you want this? I want money, bro. I want to show my kids that this time you spend away from your dad because he in the studio, he doing this, that, and the third, was for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's my dad's birthday yesterday, man. Shout out to my
that's
pop.
alright. Shout out Pops, man.
That's my guy, man. I actually had him in my life, so shout out to my dad.
That's
Salute to
alright,
him,
bro.
man. Ready to do the big man I am now and shit.
That's alright, bro. Like, that's my goals, man. For my sons and my daughter to be sitting here saying that shit to somebody, bro. Like, and then on the flip side, like, I really felt like dead. Like, I made a post the other day. I was like, my son on his IG story, he was singing Roddy Rich.
Yeah.
And I understand why he was singing that song. Like, cause he really, even at 12, he done already seen that song. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like my sons, even one of my daughters, she the youngest. Like, I feel like my sons really can relate to my music more than probably anybody in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really grew with me. They really seen me when Daddy was goddamn in the way. Like, Daddy was a savage. Like, Daddy was out this bitch, like, motherfucker. Like, I'm not proud about that bitch, but shit, 20 switches hit my door every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done had motherfuckers, like, I sat there and cried about this shit in prison, bro. I ain't even never said this shit, bro. I remember a day when my cousin came to my door and my son Melvin opened the door and said, I don't know where Daddy Green stuff at, but if you let me wake him up, I know he'll get it for you. And this was my cousin, like, thank God it wasn't no police or somebody that he won't even coming for that. You know what I'm saying? And my son that I'm talking about, he about to be 14 on the 6th. Like, he probably don't even remember that shit. But that shit was one thing that really stuck in my head while I was locked up. Like, damn, bro. Like,
I'm setting a bad example for my kids.
I'm setting a bad example. Like, I never let my kids see nothing like that again. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was doing that shit the whole wrong way. It didn't even feel like I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
But it's just glad you got a blessing like that to kind of wake you up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that.
We all, like, as people, like, well, nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes you just need, like, if you're going the wrong way or you're doing something crazy, sometimes you just need, like, just that sign or maybe a person in your ear.
Sit down, bro.
Sit down, like, yo, bro, you wild, or bro, you need to do this, or, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes just take to just sit back and listen and change yourself a little bit, too. You know?
I ain't really had nobody in my ear, like, cause everybody at that time, everybody I was around was really living the same way.
But I was about to say another thing, when you get, you know what I'm saying, getting money or you get the fame or you always gonna have people like do this. Like,
yeah, they gonna be yes man.
Yes man, I should say. Like, you ain't gonna never have that other person like, man, maybe we should get money the legal way. Maybe we should get, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where I'm at now. Like, it's such a blessing to be around people that be like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, bro, you going to school, bro. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, my girl said that shit all the time. Like, damn, bro, I can't believe you really dead ass going to school and you serious about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit interesting to me. Like, that's the shit I promote.
And it should motivate you too, though. Like, to do the right thing.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's good to do the right thing.
It definitely feel good, bro. Like,
that's like I like when we do our community events, especially like we do like our tour drives out here. Just seeing, like, you know what I'm saying, to put a smile on like just one kid's face.
Yeah.
Just know, just might bring a tear to
that's the shit. That's the shit that like that's one thing I can say about my hood. Like, shout out them, shout out T.O., Shadow, OG, all them. Like niggas be doing like little cookouts, bro. Like, that shit be like cool just to be around, see the kids playing basketball,
man.
like
back
that shit.
That,
That, you know what I mean? Like, you try to do that shit. And it shot like I can say that about your boy like a rock. Like, he do that shit. Like, I salute niggas that do that shit, bro. Like people, and I ain't talking about doing that shit just to say they do it. Like, you can tell when a nigga that really doing that shit for the genuine love. Like, I salute people that do that shit, bro. Like, that's what life about, bro. Like, if I don't never make that shit to my goal, my whole being of this shit is that my sons can be like, damn, my daddy got locked up, all that shit, 4 years, came home, and still pursue his dream. Cause that's one thing I can say me and my baby mama used to beef about. She used to feel like if you get kids, you're supposed to let your dream go. But I feel like if I let my dream go, my kids won't feel like they supposed to follow their.
I know that you're feeling me. Oh, you was something like my fantasy. Some other bitches ain't fucking with me. I know you're feeling me, that you was playing me.
you know what I'm saying?
Once you become a quitter, man, it's easy to quit, bro. It's hard, you know what I'm saying, get it back
Start
on.
it back up, bro. Like it's very easy to quit, man. So like that's one thing about it. Like I can really say like shit. I ain't lying. Like a couple days ago, me and my girl had the same conversation. I was like shit. She like shit, nigga, go till you can't go.
You still got the meaning, and like you said, you still take care of your kids. Why not chase your dream? You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing something positive, doing something.
Yeah.
But as long as you still like in your kid's life, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing about me. I don't even want to be around a nigga that ain't taking care of your kid. I feel like a lot of people, city included, like, bro, if niggas talking about you and you ain't taking care of your kids, nigga, I don't care how sweet you is. You ain't sweet to me.
Definitely.
That's a fact. Like, if you ain't in your kid's life, nigga, fuck your buzz. The same way the CD say that shit. Fuck your buzz. You ain't no man. I don't care if you goddamn the most wanted rapper in the city. Like, you ain't taking care of your kids, that shit not a boy. That shit like snitching.
Yeah, I hate when niggas go down for child support, man. That's why I hate like.
Yeah.
That's like one, like, it's like kind of like stealing like a pack of gum or something. Like, you know, especially when they sell you the paper, you know you gotta pay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
And it should be crazy. Like niggas be goddamn going down for child support. Niggas be getting welcome home parties and everything. I be like, bro, like
that's one of the worst child things you go down for, bro.
Period, bro. Like I never want to see that shit, bro. Like I'm personally blessed. Like I got custody of my child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to know about like shit, is a single father, bro. A single father. Like I'm not even throwing salt on none of my baby mama situation or whatever. I appreciate you know what I'm saying, get out of that situation. But when you see No with London, you see No with them boys, like nigga, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got support sisters from grandparents and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying, ain't no other parent but me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my daughter by myself, you feel what I'm saying? Like every day is I said shit, as long as I get back by 9, you know what I mean? I put her ass in, but I gotta put her to bed, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's real shit, bro. Like that's the type of people I respect. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that niggas don't want to talk about. You know what I mean? I be wanting to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know what I mean, my kids, my whole motive.
And that probably reflecting your music a lot too, bro.
It do. Like I speak in that shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? I speak in this shit because you know what I'm saying? Like I just said, it's not to brag about that shit, but you know, it's a part of my life. So, you know what I mean? I speak on like, nigga got 3 kids, 1 baby girl. I get home when she 4. I said that shit in the end of drowning. I said that shit goddamn the worst thing about it, shit happened in front of my kids. Yeah, they witnessed somebody shoot somebody right in front of their kids. That's not shit that I brag about. That shit that motivate me to make their life better. Like, yo, I'm trying to get out this bitch.
I think that's how like make rappers better, like when you can relate to them more.
Yeah.
So like with your situation, I'm pretty sure there's 1,000 big nose running around that don't rap. They probably listen to your music like, you know what?
Like,
damn, bro, that's me right there. You know what I'm saying? Like just relatable music. I might like nigga like Starlito or somebody because I kind of relate to him. You know what I'm saying?
He a real dude, bro. You could definitely tell he a real dude, bro. But like my shit be like, I be trying to speak on shit that like the whole city might not can say, oh, I seen that shit. But if you lived in Essex Village in the 3s and you was there, this, that, and the third, you could be like, bro, he ain't even lying, bro. Like that shit happened, bro. Like the whole 3s was out that bitch, seeing that man laying out that bitch. Like it ain't like I'm saying that shit. You got there gon' brag on that shit. I just be like, nigga told me like, shit, bro. Like I know you wrote some shit while you was locked up. And I was like, bro, to be honest with you, I really didn't. Like, I wrote probably my last 4 months, but at the end of the day, like, I wrote to bring up my memories. Like I was the type of nigga that really lived by a different code before I got locked up. So pictures and shit like that, we weren't cool with pictures. So I ain't had no pictures. So I would think about my memories and probably end up writing a song about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's why I got songs like Drowning, you know what I'm saying? There really be a timeline of being locked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just me sitting there in my memories. Like, that's all I had, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna sit here and be like, I had the biggest bag while I was locked up. None of that shit. Like, nigga tell you, there's another way. I'm sitting in the cut drawing or reading the Bible, like I read the Bible for the first time, like shit like that, like. But all I had was my memories, you know what I'm saying? So that's why my songs be real live, therapeutic to me, like 08 shit, the freestyle and that joint. Like I'm really sitting around just telling niggas about the shit I went through. Like it's memories to me. Like I ain't really out here trying to force the hit song.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like, once I write that bitch, I'm just writing that joint. Once I get in the studio, that's when I feel like I gotta make a hit song. I gotta make the delivery some type of way that it can be a hit possibly. Like that's how I think. But you know what I mean? Writing that should just be memories.
Definitely not forcing it though. Yeah. What's up, bro?
I won't force it at all. Like, bro, I got a nigga on. Shout out my nigga on Mitch, man. My nigga Mitch sent me a song. Said, bro, I feel like this joint will change the city. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do the joint. That nigga hit me up like 2 days later. Like, you wrote to the joint. I'm like, bro, I don't write like that, bro. Like. I play that bitch until that bitch say something to me. Then I'm gonna write that bitch. Like whatever it say, I'm gonna write that shit. Like I don't force writing. Like I really don't. That's something that I can say. Like I got off my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Faded Black, when he said niggas be sitting out this bitch forcing writing. That's how they end up lying. I truly believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you sit around. You force yourself to write, you know what I'm saying? You will end up trying to make up a bar. You might have 12 bars. The next 4 bars, you ain't had nothing for. Or you might have 8 bars, and the next 4 bars, you ain't had nothing for. So you end up stretching a little shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't stretching nothing, bro. Like, period. I'm not going to. You can't. My niggas be telling me, I got my nigga, shout out my nigga T, man. He tell me all the time, like, bro, it's okay, brother. Goddamn stress on me, it's an artist. Bro, I don't care what nobody else did, bro. This is my formula. I'm not stretching nothing, bro. I want to be able to say if I'm 34, I turned 34, man. Like, if I died at 34, I can look back and say, bro, I ain't lying no bad about nothing.
That's what's up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's accounted for. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can say they seen it, somebody can say they know it.
Somebody can vouch for it.
That's the truth. Like, I'm never coming out this bitch talking about bricks. I ain't out this bitch talking about, you know what I'm saying, my watch dripping. Like, bro, like, I don't even like jewelry.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here and say for the rest, like, if I made it, I probably would get a chance. I might get a chance, but it's definitely a chance if I had $5 million right now, I probably still wouldn't get a chance.
Man, so that money ain't gonna change me.
That ain't never been me, and I like it on other people. I be like, that joint's sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I really be about tattoos and shit.
Hey,
bro, I ain't got no tattoos.
Bro, I got like 3 tats, and I got them bitches cause I drew all the tats for everybody, and nah, the way I had to get my money back. So you're not gonna pay to draw? Yeah. I ain't did this since I came home, but that's how I got through my bed. Portraits, $5.
That's what they say, man. What they say? Do the time, let the time do you?
Yeah. Shit, I definitely went in that bitch. I couldn't draw a straight line.
That's what's up, though, man.
I can figure something out, bro. I'm gonna figure a way out, bro. I don't want that. My mama gonna tell you that. But then about him, he want what he want. He gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? She'll tell you. I just hope it's the right way.
Crazy, man. But getting back into the interview, it's crazy. Talking about money, though, my famous question I ask in all my interviews, man, is look at me as a record executive. You know, I like Big No, I need a new artist. I need something fresh. I got a check for you for $1.5 million right now in the sound contract, $7 line. What will be your response, man?
Alright, let's do it like this. Goddamn, give me $1 million, keep the .5 and let me own my masters.
That's good. So you in the negotiating stage. What would you say you be negotiating?
I need my masters.
Definitely.
Cause if you see something in me worth $1 million, I know goddamn going worth 3. You feel what I'm saying? So if I own my masters, you can drop me the deal tomorrow, I'ma still get the royalties, and that shit gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely need that $1 million, cause I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't got it.
That's crazy. What's that? Cause Master P said that shit too. He crazy said that. I forgot whether he was going like. When I was reading this, I was looking at the interview, and he's like he only had like $500 in his pocket, and they were trying. I think it was Universal trying to sign him.
Yeah, he turned the joint down.
He said, yeah, man, they think I'm worth $1 million now. Shit, I'm probably worth $20 million.
Yeah.
So they turned him down.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I learned that shit. Like my brother put that shit to me on some street shit. Like if a nigga come to you and be like, look, I'm ready to put you on, bro. Like you been out that bitch trapping. You a bottom block little nigga. And nigga come to you be like, bro, shit, I'm gonna put an ounce on you. Bro, take that shit, bro. You know what I mean? If you got a half now, you got down, they talking about put an ounce on it, tell that nigga give you a goddamn 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you gonna get that ounce anyway in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's how I look at shit, bro. Like, it's I gotta know my value, like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's stupid. Like, it's a lot of niggas that be talking that shit, like, oh, I never signed a deal, bro. Well into yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You sitting in the fucking
I think
apartment, bro.
especially with deals, man, it's more like looking over your contract, like when you get offered.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people just so rushed to get a deal, they'll sign it. Like you said, they ain't got their master.
Even still though, like,
you
you look at Moneybag, yo, bro, Moneybag, yo, ain't even get that meal, you just was ready to give me. He got like, what, 500,000 by, got it, bro. But the thing about it, bro, he ain't had shit, so the 500, y'all still got the same shit. But the 500,000 wasn't about that shit, bro. It was about, see, that's the thing about it. Niggas want to get the 500,000, they want to get the meal, they want to be able to blow that shit. I'ma live like I'm still living now, but I'm put that million into what them people really want me to put that million in. Like they want you to take that million and make a hit record and make some millions, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you might have to buy some change of clothes for that image, that fit that image, but don't go out this bitch and throw that bitch in bitches and feel like you that nigga, you got a stunt, right? That's what niggas get fucked. You look at, what was them niggas called? When Jeezy first got with Puff. Them boys really got. Them the only nigga that got that going is out of that joint that's winning is Jeezy. Why you think he winning, bro? They say Jeezy took his advance check and hustled that bitch.
I think Jeezy was saying like a 1 album deal too with that.
Well, they said he took his money and made all of them trap and die jumps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, what the hell was the nigga's name? Them boys.
Them boys.
Damn, man. Well, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro.
But Jeezy, he got a little street cred too, so he's actually in the streets a little bit too.
Yeah, but I mean, he honestly said he took that joint and flipped that shit. Like, he took that shit and did Trap or Die, this, that, and the third. Like, cause that album really won't gonna go nowhere more than what it is. Niggas know what it is with Puff. So you gotta use that shit to jump off somewhere. That's why I say, or if a nigga tell me 1.5 mil, they say he be like an album, 2 mil, or 2 albums. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give them 2 albums. Like niggas don't, like I work crazy, bro. Like Junk's like, you know what I'm saying? I just let you listen to shit that ain't even on those 2s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so what is me goddamn going in the studio for about 6 months and cranking out their 2 albums? Get them out the way, and I can still go do that shit. They ain't telling you where you got recorded at or what. I can still go right back down to Yellow Hoes, Clough Majors, and record that joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, and get a real industry engineer to master it, but this is where I'm recording at, and goddamn, you know what I mean? If you felt that much about me for to give me that joke, then that means you liked the product that I had. So, it's not a situation where I gotta feel like, get bigger, like I'm gonna try to use that money on marketing and promotion, like, that's what I tell everybody, like recording, niggas be recording songs for no reason. Yeah, bro. For real. Like you can put them up, you can put them out, but if you go out this bitch and pay $40 for a studio session and $100 for a track, and you don't have no money to market or promote, you don't have that money to goddamn money for the video, you wasted your time, bro. You doing a hobby. That's like going playing pool on a Wednesday night and spending $140 on drinks and food, bro. Like dead ass, bro. Like that's really what it is, bro. Like niggas gonna realize that shit, bro. Like nigga, like, and I ain't even no flexing nigga, but I know I pay niggas mortgage just in bliss. Yeah. Just in bliss. Just cause I feel like, look, if I'm gonna come to DC somewhere I don't know, I'm gonna go extra big. And they gonna have to know about me. So I'm gonna buy 2 sections. I bought an outfit. I had to pay to get up that bitch. I had to pay to goddamn perform that bitch. You add all that shit up, that's a nigga.
But I like my man Chef G said in the last SweetLick Weekly, he said, The one thing he learned about the music shit, how much money it actually take though.
It
Like,
takes a lot of
take a lot of
money,
money,
bro.
man. So
Like,
you
I
got
tell
shit
niggas
done.
too, bro, like, honest to God, bro, that John B. Jag kind of pissing me off when people be like, you working. Like, bro, I told a nigga, bro, I ain't working, nigga, I'm just spending more money. Like, dead ass, bro, that's what working is, bro. Like, like, everything in this bitches come from money. Like, niggas will see you like what you got doing, and still be like, perfect example, Instagram. You post something, a motherfucker hit your DM like, bro, you that shit, bro. You need to fuck with me on promotions, bro. I got the joint going for $150. Well, damn, dog, I just thought you told me I was that shit. I thought you liked what I had going on.
That kind of bitch, yeah.
You just baked me in. Like, that's all this shit is, bro. And then people like promoters, marketers, bro, they trying to make, they big your head up to say you working, bro.
Scammers too, bro.
Scammers, bro, like,
I can tell you 40 and the 4,000.
bro, like, bro, that shit ain't about you working, bro. Like, that's why I said about the views, bro. You ain't work to get 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000 views. You pay somebody 2, 3, 4, 500, and they took your money and they probably knew how to do that shit for free.
Hell,
You feel what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta pay to play in this bitch. Like, that shit ain't got nothing to do with working, bro. Like, I don't feel like, you wanna know when I feel like I'm working, bro? When I'm in that studio, when I'm writing, when I'm on that stage. That's the only part of this bitch, because at the end of the day, bro, nobody really said I wanna be a rapper to spend money with everybody else. Niggas said I want to be a rapper and learn how to be a sweet rapper because they was a sweet rapper. Now everybody that know you might be a sweet rapper, they gonna be like vultures and come at your money. But you don't even know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned all this shit in just 2.5 years, bro. Being home, like dog, this shit ain't
you
even.
don't need a manager or something. You can manage yourself.
Bro, I mean, I need a manager because a manager be plugging me up with different people, for a real manager. But in all reality, you gotta be your own manager before you even get a manager.
True.
Like, for real, these niggas want a manager and they ain't even got no resources. Or they ain't even really got no bread.
See, that's how like, a lot of people go broke. Like they be getting their bullshit accounts, or they don't really do their research on their accounts. Motherfuckers be scamming out of money and shit.
Then you got niggas that be like, damn, manager, bro. Your ass get off that motherfucking $2,000-$3,000 worth of money that been spent, and you could have been putting up that money too. But now they looking at shit, we ain't made no money back yet. We just started.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, bro, like dog, like I tell niggas straight up, bro, like, if it weren't for music and my passion of music and the money I put in my music, and like my girl can stir up this shit, my niggas can stir up this shit, bro, I would be so far ahead of people in life, period. It's not even funny, bro, like, because I really put my all in that shit. And that's why I say I take from my kids from that shit. Because the hopes and dreams of making sure my kids be good in the long run, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I realize, put everything into that joint, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, like, Money Bag Yo, I open up for Money Bag Yo, bro, cause then a little less than a band to open up for Money Bag Yo. Okay. Not only did I open up for Money Bag Yo, I went and got the biggest section, cause niggas like, bro, you gotta do it big. That shit was a band by itself. Not to mention I got that going outfit. Not to mention this, that. You talking about 2 bands in one night. And I ain't got it. I had to save up to do this. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got the same amount I just said. You can say I just did to open up for Jacquees in Bliss. That was like 2 bands. But niggas don't tell you that. Niggas want to act like, it's an accomplishment because I opened up for these. Man, that shit ain't no accomplishment. You pay somebody to get up there. Yeah. It's an accomplishment when niggas calling me.
It's a stepping stone.
It's a stepping stone. It's a part of the process. But they boast about that bitch like you that nigga because you opened up for somebody, bro. That shit a well, bro. And it should be so crazy because I opened up for Cardi B and Plies in front of 10,000 people and paid a quarter of that.
So you talk.
It's all depending on, you know, for real, because we with niggas, you with club promoters, them niggas try to get their tax. But when I was at them with it, bro, like that's a bike joint, like it's 10,000 people gonna be there anyway. That man ain't worried about no money. He ain't worried about no money. He ain't making a living off opening acts. You feel what I'm saying? He making a living off of them 10,000 people out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different situation, but this the shit that niggas don't talk about, man. Like, I'm the type of nigga that I don't care about talking about that shit, like, cause y'all can boast yourself up, and that's why I say this shit like ain't nobody the best. Y'all talk about y'all the best, but I know what you doing. You know what I'm saying?
Everything dark come to the light, man.
And I done did all that shit like in 2.5 years, bro. I done did it. 10,000 people in front of me, did it. Turn up trifecta, money bag, yo, did it. Open up for Young Money Young, did it. Hood Rich Pablo Juan before he was even with Gucci, turned that bitch up, did it. Know what I'm saying? Just did Jacquees and Bliss. I couldn't even leave out the city until a couple months ago. First John went out the city, did it. Like, I done did a lot of shit, and I still feel like I ain't did nothing. Y'all did the same amount of shit or less than me, and y'all feel like I done did everything.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I'm just starting.
You gotta keep working though, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What else you expect out of the thing before we end the interview? What else you expect?
You know, just pushing Drug Life Matter 2. Drug Life Matter 1. Couple months, man. By the summer, I'm gonna say Drug Life Matter 2 gonna drop. It's already done. It's just
K, man. Where can people find you on social media though?
Yeah. I am Northside No, Instagram, Twitter Northside No, Facebook Big No fan page. My regular page Jason Brooks. That's my real page. You can check my name. If you want to check what I'm talking about, you can check 145-3411 on DOC. Like everything, check out with me. You know what I'm saying? Like email for booking and features. I am Northside No at Gmail. Hit me up, bro.
YouTube too.
My YouTube Big No channel. On the Big No channel, BIG space NO, man. Check me out on that joint, man. It's at least that. It's probably about almost close to 20 videos on that joint. You know what I'm saying? All that shit in like a year. You know what I mean?
You know where to find me at, man. SweetLick King on everything. I am SweetLick on IG. Shout out my man Dope Man behind the camera. Fan page, SweetLick Entertainment on Facebook. Make sure you like it, over 1,200 likes. Twitter, SweetLick King. King of Snapchat, SweetLick King, man. Check me out on Twitter. On Snapchat, excuse me. Before we get out of here, man, you got a hot 16 for me though?
You already know, man. Ain't nothing.
You're there, bro. SweetLick signing out.
Motherfuckers, you heard me. You bitch snatch, got no dough. You dry dick, got no hoe. We get money, 24, like fuck sleep, got no dough. All my youngins on go mode, this shit real, not for show. When it's rap like a job, call up. No show. You a bitch, that's ho-ho. China white, that ho-ho. What you need? We got hands, we got grams, the ho-ho. Niggas know, like yo no. Niggas, no. Dicks in them, gun homo. Chicken, the polo. Like, huh? We know you a bitch and never been about nothing. Never got a bag, never been about money. That baby ass sack talking about you trapping. Cash out the bag, yeah, we know you snatching. Yeah, we know. You big snatch. 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 We know you a bitch and never been about nothing. Never got a bag, never been about money. That's my dog, you know we a big lot. Free mall, my nigga had them big blocks. Most you trapping niggas 12, yeah, we know you big cop. 50 in the drum, call me Big Shot. We don't diss, we 6 shots. That's your bitch, she big that. Even the song like this bitch. You can say that bitch rock. I don't need a whopper, get it done with 6 shots. Drop the bag on the lawyer and beat the case on TikTok. We know you a bitch.